less agitated than your bowels at 2 a.m. and after a 2 a.m. run to Taco Bell. Let's play Final Fantasy VI. That one's just silly. Like, I try to have some kind of funny quip or whatever, but I don't plan them in advance, as you pretty much can tell by the fact that I have no clue what I'm talking about half the time. But whatever. Alright, now, see those two spots? Those little spots that are a little grayer or blue, I guess, than the rest of the floor? Those are holes. You want to avoid them and go in this door. And there's a chest there. Now, you see there's a chest above me, too. You don't want to run for that, because you will fall in a hole. So you need to run down and grab this. This is a monster in a box. And it is Pug. But look at it. It's the fated Tonberry enemy. Tonberries. They suck. Each one of those has 14,001 HP. They are weak to fire. They will counter magic with Pearl, as you'll see in just a second here. So we're going to have to do them... Actually... Oh, you have Carbuncle. They're going to just beat on you. I need to get... And they killed Ryan. Again. Oh, I took it off him. I guess... Revive Ryan. That should max damage them. Yep, counters with Pearl. Now, this won't do a whole lot of damage. Only a couple hundred or so. But the problem is, like, if I were to cast Fire 3 on all of them, they would each do that, and I just revived him. Oh, please kill it. Yes, dog, get it. Alright. There goes that one. Okay. I guess you can do a Fire 2 there. That is the Ultimate Life 2 spell. Or the ultimate revival spell, Life 2. Basically what I need to do is I need to do about 4,000 damage. And then have Lexi use Fire 3 on it to essentially kill it. Oh, damn dog. I don't know if he's gonna kill that middle one. She did, okay. I guess do that. I don't think they do anything if they get, like, close to you. Like, normally in later games, Tonberries will... Oh, crap. I steal some MP from him. I need Ryan's turn to come up. Or the dog can do it. Steal all the MPs. And he... Well, okay, Pearl isn't... That is the Pearl spell, or Holy, as it should be called. And there we go. Now, those were, Pugs, with an S. Did I not get it? That is supposed to be... They're supposed to drop a Minerva plate. I don't know how I didn't get it, and I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't. There's another one in the game, so I'm not too worried about it. But you should get one right there. And I don't. And I don't know why I don't, and it bothers me every time. Okay, well... There's also a single enemy that is just called Pug. They have 8,000 HP and avoid the holes. And much easier to deal with here. We have Poppers. They have 1,000 HP and they're weak to fire. Again, most things in here like to imp you, so you want to be careful of that. Most things in here will actually you can either steal or they will drop a green cherry, so that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about losing too many party members to imp, and I really needed her to gain that level with Zone Seek on. Actually, did I check what I think Tritok has... Yeah, magic power +2, like, Zone Seek. So now I have 2 Espers that have magic power +2, which will help. We need to go in this door to get this treasure chest. And we get an X Ether, which I think is a full MP restoration, like an X Potion is a full HP restoration. And now we actually want to fall into one of these 2 holes. And we have 2 of the other enemies here. Kiwok, which is that weird thing with the weird lizard with the shawl on. They both have 2,000 HP. The Kiwok is weak to ice, and the Ceratops is weak to fire. So he should be dead there, and do that on you, and you're gone. Yeah, see, I mean, compared to the last areas we've been to, this, oh, really? Really? Compared to the last areas we've been to, these monsters are never mind. And we get a green cherry and a white cape, that's nice. Like, I need more white capes. They're really just selling fodder at this point. But all the other holes, you basically fall down into this room in various other spots. We need to go over here and we need to grab a gauntlet, which you actually could have gotten way back in the beginning of the game. I believe it is a relic that uses the 2 hands ability as opposed to this one, which is the 2 swords ability. The one thing this place is lacking, the enemies here don't give crap for magic points. Also, if you have plenty of ninja like throwing items, you can take out a group of poppers with 1 fire skein. Okay, that switch, ignore it. It will just drop you down to the previous floor. This one will do the same thing, but it will drop you down to a floor that we haven't been to before. Here we are. And here we have I guess the last new enemy here. An enemy, they have 2,000 HP. They're weak to fire and lightning. And they also can steal green cherries from them. Now the thing about that is that they counter magic with Megavolt. I don't know if this actually does anything to them. I'm thinking it'll probably in some way power them up. Yet when I did this before, they didn't like even do so much as a move. This should just kill them. They really are weak to fire and lightning, and lightning doesn't seem especially they're casting Megavolt on themselves. And they dropped 4 green cherries, that's nice. I think green cherries are the one like status carrying item I'm lacking. Yeah, I have 9. I don't know if you probably can buy them somewhere, I just haven't looked at it. We're looking here, it's like, there's a bone carving. Something in the eye. Ooh, it's Magicite. Do we get another Esper? Yes. Yes, I will. And we get the Esper Tirado. I don't know if that's a mistranslation of Titan, who doesn't seem to be in this game, but it doesn't look anything like Titan. Titan, who has looked exactly the same in the previous 3 games. I'm pretty sure Titan was a summon in Final Fantasy 3. But... And here we have the Sasquatch, Umaro. Okay. He has 17,200 HP. He is weak to both fire and poison, because he's sort of human, somewhat. And he has nothing to steal. This is the Sasquatch buddy. I'm going to just throw a fire saber at him, because I feel like it. Yeah, there. Ow. Okay, that didn't do anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to. And Ryan should basically finish this guy off. There we go. I'd call that a boss gauntlet, but come on. Really? Was that really worth the title of a boss gauntlet? To have the Ice Dragon... Ooh, we only get 10 GP for that one? Now, if you have Mog in your party, you can recruit him. This is the Sasquatch muscle he was talking about. If you don't, he will basically sit there indefinitely until you come back with Mog to recruit him. I don't find any real need to recruit him, because like Gao, the thing about Gao is that Gao you can control, except when he uses Rage. So, you know, that's okay. I have no problem with the character that I can at least do something with. This one I hate with a passion because there's absolutely nothing. You cannot control his actions at all. But, what am I going to name him? I'm going to call him Nox, because Nox is the muscle of our group. Sort of. Somewhat. I don't know, maybe. And, he deserves to be in here somewhere, so there you go, Nox. I know you're not going to see this, because you don't, but you're part of this now. Aren't you special? He doesn't really care, does he? But yeah, we have Nox. And yeah, he's gonna, because we don't have an empty spot, he's just gonna run back to the airship where he belongs. Basically, I put him here just to get him in the ending. He actually has 2 relics that he can have, and if you come out here, you boop, now we're back up here. There are 2 Nox-specific relics, but I'm not going to really worry about showing them up. There's actually one place Nox could be useful, and I'll explain that when I get there, if I remember. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up the item Bdude has probably been screaming at me for the last 3 episodes to get, so I will do a little bit of rearranging and be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Basically all I did was I replaced Ryan with myself for reasons, obviously. I'm wearing the Force armor because his defense is... the less defense that it... compared to the best thing he could have, the defense is negligible, but, you know, magic block is awesome, and he really doesn't need this for the extra power because, you know, not really all that much. You know, I might use that if, like, I had 2 boomerangs where he could stay in the back row, but I don't, so he's gonna have to... He's also... I took the red cap off Ulta and gave it to him so he can have the extra HP. Well, yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on the Moogle Charm to avoid enemy encounters because we don't need to. Also, I didn't show off Torado. Quake, Quarter, and Whirlwind. Whirlwind, I think this is the only game... Actually, no. This is the Tornado spell from Final Fantasy IV. I don't know if this has a Final Fantasy V equivalent, but basically I think it affects all enemies. It puts them down to critical HP. Yeah, cuts enemies by 3/4. It's basically the upgraded version of Demi. And Quake. Probably the only spell works. He also has HP plus 30%, so if you wanted to get some HP tanks, you would need Torado to gain levels with. But we're going to go over here. Yeah. See? That's how he basically just runs away and he tells you, well, you need a treasure hunter to pick this lock. And there's only 1 Moogle left, and the Moogle obviously has turnips. Click. Okay. This is the ultimate choice. He's been waiting for us. He wants to give us something. He has an Esper. He can melt it, and he can forge it into a sword. I typically go for the sword, because you can take the sword and put it in the arena to get the most powerful sword in the game. Do I want to... Yeah, I'll make it the sword, why not? I don't need an incomplete Esper list. But now we have the Ragnarok. He can actually use it. And he's going to. He's also going to use this as a thing because the extra stat boosts. But yeah, so now he is a house. The Ragnarok Esper, I believe, teaches you like Murton and some other spell, I think Meteor. Or it teaches you Meteor. It teaches you some spells that you can learn elsewhere, so there's no real need to having the Ragnarok. I think it also has like Strength plus 2 as a bonus, but I'm not sure. I'll explain next episode if any of that is different. But next time we're gonna go get, I think, the rest of our party members. We only have a few left. And yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here, get set up for what I'm gonna do next, and next time we'll go hunt down some more people and do some more side quests. So, until then, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a good night.